Okay, we bought Lucasfilm. Destroy all material except the original trilogy. What about the prequels? They're kind of important. Fine, but we're gonna make it up to the fans. We're gonna make a new trilogy. We'll even have the first line be, "This will begin to make things right." And we'll have some random old guy nobody knows deliver it, so the fans know we're talking directly to them. Okay, what are they about? Who cares? Just announce a new trilogy. We'll just remake A New Hope. People love that. We'll bring back all the old characters to sell tickets, and then we'll kill them off one by one to make room for the new characters. Our characters. Okay, who's the bad guys? The Empire, but they're gone. Bring them back. Okay, so the first order of business is figuring out how. You're a genius. The First Order. That'll be the new Empire. That way we don't have to explain how they came back. They'll just be the same as the Empire too, so everyone will love it. And they'll be fighting the New Republic? Better not. The New Republic would be too well funded. We need the good guys to be like the rebels, the resistance. They'll fight the Empire. First Order. Right, and they'll be poor and few in number, just like the rebellion. And why are the First Order and the Resistance fighting? Because it's Star Wars. That's what people love. When's this gonna take place? 30 years sounds good, since that's like how long it's been since the last movie came out. The last real movie. Oh, so we're gonna see some new ships and technology, right? Good heavens, no! We need TIE fighters, X-Wings, Star Destroyers. That's what the people want to see. Heck, we'll even bring back the Death Star. Bam! First movie, already finished. Print, or whatever they say. And we'll have Han Solo die first, since he's not a Jedi and he's not really as interesting as Luke and Leia. Who's going to direct? J.J. Abrams, he made a space movie before, so I'm sure he'll do fine. And with today's technology, we can really push the special effects. Whoa, we can't use digital effects. They ruin Star Wars. But with digital effects, we can create more detailed environments and creatures that look and move more lifelike. Puppets, sir. We'll use puppets. GL was onto something in the 70s and 80s. That was the height of special effects. We'll use them, the rubbery looking costumes. That's what the fans want. Yeah, but there's a lot of younger generations, namely the target audience, who won't really get that. They're used to special effects like in the Marvel movies. They have some really incredible computer graphics that the audience really loves. Well, good for Marvel. Maybe we'll buy them too, and then they can have their glittery special effects in those movies. But as for Star Wars, it's puppets. But puppets, end of discussion. We're making this movie for the real Star Wars fans. Nobody likes Star Wars except the original trilogy. They're the true fans. If you like something other than the original trilogy, you're a nerd. This movie isn't targeting nerds, it's targeting real fans. You don't make money on nerds, you make money on nostalgia. You get that? Very good, sir, but what about the Clone Wars? The what? The Clone Wars, the war that takes place between episodes 2 and 3. Good God, we're not gonna rehash everything, especially from that era. No, the popular animated show that's in its 6th season. Oh my God, cancel it. Cancel it now. But it's doing really well. What about Ahsoka? I don't want Ahsoka, stay focused. Ahsoka Tano, she's like one of the most popular Star Wars characters ever. That's not Luke Skywalker. It's all about the original trilogy. Cancel that show and make one about the rebellion. Okie dokie. What else do we need to get rid of? Weren't there like video games or something? Well, LucasArts is gone now, but they did have some good games in the works. Such as Force Unleashed 3. That's a pretty popular series. Who do you play as? Vader's Secret Apprentice, Starkiller. Get rid of it. But if you're not Luke Skywalker, you're nobody. Though Starkiller is a pretty great name. We'll make the new Death Star Starkiller. Awesome. Very good, sir.
You know what game did let you play as Luke Skywalker? That really popular series, Battlestar.
That's Battlefront. The third game is already canceled.
We'll start fresh then, and we'll call it Battlefront. That way fans know we're not messing around. And it'll be a first-person game like all the other shooters that come out today.
I think people would appreciate the third-person perspective like in the originals. Then we'll put in both, appeal to everybody. And Jason? Yes, sir.
For the love of God, don't put the prequels in this game. Just the original trilogy.
Well, Battlefront 2 had both wars, so I feel like that's a step backwards.
You're thinking of nerds again, and now that I'm thinking about it, it should just be a multiplayer only game. That's what's hot now. And then when the movie comes out, we'll just add DLC of all the new characters, and they'll eventually become more popular than all the old characters like Luke Skywalker. Wow. Any questions before we adjourn?
I feel like we're rushing into this. You know, we're not really understanding there's a large fan base that all kind of want different things. I think it would be wise to do some research before we just jump into a movie like this. I mean, at least storyboard the trilogy, right?
2 words, original trilogy. That's all people want to see. Now get out there and make my movie because we need to make the billions back we spent on this franchise pronto.